It's Andrew Schatkin Showtime. Andrew, what's going on? What's our topic for today?
The topic today, Neil, for the audience is something we all want to get. We all want to be happy. And I'm going to talk about what I think is the route to happiness.
And I think it's huge. The route to happiness is such an
The
important
roots
part.
to happiness. What I think will work
Roots?
for you and me to be happy people.
How do we become happy?
First of all, many people in our society pick routes that I think, are we on now?
Yes, we are, Andrew. Come.
Okay. Pick routes like having a lot of sex. That's one choice people may choose and think that'll make them happy. Or getting a lot of money, or getting a lot of material goods, that kind of thing.
Right.
Or they think that will make them happy. But I think there are several routes to happiness. There are the people who are the seekers after goods. There are the people who are seekers after sex. There are people who are seekers after getting what they want, whatever it is.
Exactly.
That's one way to approach getting happy. I don't think they're happy, because I think the following I suggest is the better route to happiness. One, I'm convinced of this, and I'll say it. I think the traditional family is the basic route to a happy life. The husband, wife, and kids. I'm not deviating from that position. I'm sorry if other people take other ways.
See, Andrew, it's to each his own. We have freedoms in life.
We do have freedom. That freedom does not
looking at the traditional form.
I think it's the best way to live.
But the problem is that you believe, and I believe happiness. If I define happiness as a peaceful life where there's less conflict, you have love in your home,
you have love in your life. You have kids that you can give love to.
Andrew, that is true, but for some people it's not. And
some people may make they have the freedom. I'm not saying they shouldn't have freedom. I'm not saying that, Neil.
No, I agree.
In my opinion,
the problem is that let's just say
route.
So you go down that route.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, right, I agree. But if you go down that route, Andrew, if you go down
one other thing, another ingredient in happiness, I think, is having work that fulfills you.
Correct.
What kind of work? It could be physical work. It could be a laborer, but that kind of work may fulfill you. And I think that in many instances, people who are most happy are those who engage their minds in their work. I think it's the best route. I think fulfilling work in life is the second route to happiness. Next, and I think in our work, this is what I think is what will make us happy. If we feel, I know you are making a contribution in your business, and I'm trying to make a contribution what I do. If we are all in the world, I think, to make a contribution to society.
All right.
I think if you're able to do that in your work, I think it's fulfilling.
Yeah, and the contribution to society is the choice of what you do in your work and do it well. It's amazing for people to sit idle and not want to grow in life.
They're not happy.
People
who are very, very elderly tell me that they want to work anything, because now working puts you out of contact with people.
Andrew, you should put together an old group of people, club, that you should put together and then have them work for me.
Okay.
Have them work in their expertise level.
Sure.
Will hire them. Neil Haley will hire them. If it's a writer, there's really good writers, right, Andrew, that can do it, that are older, that can't get work. There are people, audio engineers, that are great voiceover, but they think they're too old, so they don't want to work. All those areas. So you should create your own older people's society.
Very good idea. A very good idea, Neil. One other thing I want to say, another ingredient for happiness is I think is your health, having a degree of health. I think that a person who does not have good health, who has physical illnesses, has a hard time.
Yes, truly. Okay.
I think if you have a degree of health, not perfect, but some degree of health. So this is what I say, a good family life, I think, is the essential ingredient to happiness. Fulfilling work is the second. And the third is a degree of health. in your life.
Correct.
If you have your health, you should be happy, I think, because not having it is terrible. So I think that one of the basic things I think that make people happy is not focusing on themselves. When you're really concerned in your mind just with yourself, I
Right.
don't believe that bring happiness. When we go outside of ourselves in seeking to help others and be involved with others in a positive way, I think that is an ingredient for happiness. It's only by stepping outside of ourselves and
Yes.
and not thinking about ourselves, but being involved with other people in a good way, helping them as much as possible. I think this is a route to happiness. So
Absolutely.
the happy person is a person who has this. I say this. It doesn't. A happy person will not. People have freedom, but I'll tell you one thing, Neil. Unlimited freedom, that's my opinion, does not bring happiness. Having as much sex as you want, having as much money as you want, me, getting things what you want yourself, I don't believe that makes people happy.
Yeah. All right. So
It
agree.
doesn't.
So Andrew, okay. So let's go Schatkinshow.com for more information. Go check out Andrew's stuff, all of his writings, blogs, check out his radio show, his podcast, all at Schatkinshow.com. Appreciate it, Andrew. Everyone needs to
Okay,
like,
ladies and
subscribe.
gentlemen,
They need to like and subscribe to your channel as well, Andrew, right?
right? I want to say one thing to the people who will maybe hear this, that listen, I don't care what people can take any route they want in life in our society, short of killing people or robbing or plundering. But I say this, the root of self, the root of getting, acquiring, having as much of what you want, I don't believe brings happiness. Happiness is where we have a positive, where we focus our lives as a gift, a talents, as a gift of God in the service of others. That's my opinion. That is what ultimately is the ingredient for happiness. And I don't think it can be replaced. I think it's one of the basic ingredients and the most essential ingredient, Neil. And I repeat this again. I don't care what people say. Our society offers people all kinds of routes, but the best route is the family.
All right,
That's
Andrew.
my opinion.
Appreciate you stopping by. Schatkinshow.com. Again, that was the Andrew Schatkin Show. Take care, guys.